Hello and welcome back to episode number 24, I do believe it is, now of the Uncut Season 2 Let's Play series as the German Empire, the German Kaiserreich, or the Deutsche Kaiserreich. And yeah, we are continuing where we last left off, establishing ourselves in Alpha Centauri, as well as salvaging the wrecks in 61 Hydrae. Overall, the situation has changed massively. If we consider just 17 or so years ago, we were stuck in Seoul. We'd lost most of our fleet, and we had only one colony outside of Earth. Now we have a total of 7 habitable systems, though they're not as developed as I would like. Once we have been able to destroy the enemy forces, I do believe I'll be confident enough to handle the colonization and reorganization efforts. Now, something we have to consider the fact is that the enemy has an estimated tonnage of around 500,000. Now, based on fortification level, because fortification level hides the amount of tonnage the enemies can have on their planet, we're looking at probably 1.5 million tons. So we're probably going to need at least, okay, if we have a look at a division, right? So one of these divisions is about 125,000 tons full, or about 100,000 tons. In that regard, because it's about that much, we're going to need, a good, we're going to need about 20 divisions. Okay, and that's about 4 army corps. And to build 4 army corps, we're going to need a lot of ground force training centers. We don't have a lot of ground force training centers, and that's an issue. So there's 2 different things we need to do: build up our ground force training centers so we can start building enough ground forces. And secondly, we need to build troop pods that are going to be capable of transporting enough tonnage to a location. So I'm going to design and construct a troop pod that is going to be a new design that is going to have better troop capacity, and also is going to fix the issues of the older designs, which primarily is in the fact that it has no cargo shuttle stations, so we got to keep that in mind. Either way, I'm pretty happy with this. We just need to add in cargo shuttle bays. Let's get that unloading time down. We'll add in 6 bays total, and this will allow us to transport 1 division with 1 pod. So we're going to need a lot of tugs, and we need a lot of pods to be able to transport exactly what we need. So I'm going to order up those exact things once we're done with our fuel harvester, once we're done with our infrastructure, because our fuel situation is looking better. We are currently mining about 40 million liters of fuel, as you can see there. And then we're transporting that back to Earth with this group, which should be doing it in about 70 days. Salvage is also going really, really well. If we have a look at the salvages at the moment, let me go. We've got Cultfish here, and I'm also going to bring the cod down to here. If we look at both these, we've salvaged a bunch of resources there. We're salvaging a bunch of resources there. If we can see all these different magnetic confinement fusion reactors, which we can then break down. All this gallicite, iridium, boronite, all this fantastic stuff. So that is really, really good for us. That will keep our economy going forward. And we need to continue our efforts, because part of that invasion planning is going to be another fact. And that is that our enemy has access to surface-to-air weapons, approximately 30,000 tons from what we can detect. Either way, it's a damn lot of surface-to-air weapons, and we're going to need some heavy-hitting guns, a lot of battleships, and a lot of ships in general to break that area. So first off, we're going to send the Potomac River to this location, and then I'm going to order the 1st Destroyer Squadron, which has its torpedoes, to head towards Alpha Centauri B3. That should take them about 2.7 days, and we're going to see if they are going to be able to accomplish the task set out for them. Because I want to test, if possible, can we destroy the shipyards with our torpedoes? If we can, that will be a really big boon for us, because that means that we can basically just shut down all shipping, and then any extra ships that we manage to destroy or break up or deal with, we don't have to worry about much else. So yeah, okay, here we go. We're getting pretty goddamn close here. Shipyard complexes are in range. Surface assault weapons are not, from what we can tell anyway. We're going to be about 2 million kilometers away now. There we go, ranging in. Order the destroyers to stop, and we're going to do a torpedo launch. We're going to do a test torpedo launch because I want to know if this STOs will defend them or not. So I'm going to launch a single torpedoes, target the shipyards, open fire control. Torpedoes are away. Yeah, so it looks like I was right to believe that, and we're not going to be able to break through the shipyards until we get more vessels in. We know that they're probably using the same kind of railguns as before, so we need to keep that in mind. How much longer until we can get the Königsberg-class battleship ready, as well as the Bayern-class cruiser ready? The Bayern, we're looking at laser turrets, and we need the magnetic plasma drives, and then for the Königsberg, we also need the magnetic plasma drives, as well as the turrets, and that's going to mean we're going to need to research the 30cm laser, as well as the ultraviolet laser, and then we're going to need to research the turrets for those. And that's going to be a whole other thing, as well as the magnetic plasma technology, which we have underway, and that'll be done by 2090. Can we speed that up in any case? Yeah, let's speed that up a little bit, because our wealth is in a much better situation than it was before. Is there any better scientists? No, there is not, which is unfortunate. What's our academy level? Military academy 5. Okay, we could probably get that up, to be honest. Looks like our sector governor also died. So I'm gonna go into here. I'm gonna go to civilian administrators, and I'm gonna go to civs and sectors. I want a mining person. Oh, you've already been assigned to Soul Sector. You can be reassigned, however, to here, and hopefully improve our mining capabilities as we continue to get better mines. Well, we're getting about 29.36 per mine at the moment. Also trying to get more colonists over here to get our maintenance capacity up so that we can support these destroyers a little bit easier. But yeah, I'm glad that I didn't fire all the torpedoes, because those torpedoes are not cheap to make. They are not cheap, and I can't risk just throwing them away. Okay, SMS von der Term. Where is that? Is that an issue that we're having in terms of our capability? SMS von der Term. Battleship Squadron. JC. First military jump support fleet, battle cruiser, Grosso the Forst, Rommel. These are Hipper class vessels, which will need reloading and sorting out. And then we have these military shipyards where we do have APTs already. I'm going to order those APTs specifically to detach. And I'm going to have them pick up. Oh, yeah. Oh, they're already moving the stuff over. Okay, perfect. Head over directly to Danger Rating. Station Andromeda, and then I want you to head directly towards Alpha Centauri. Hopefully that shouldn't take too long. They'll be on their way. Yep, get on their way. Pacific River orbiting A4. But yeah, we're going to need a lot of ground forces, and we need a lot better ground forces as well if we can. Okay, military shipyard, they complete orders, and there's now situated here. I'm going to have you move over towards the Bernard Star area and then release tracted ships there. I've also been thinking about further orbital defense stations that we could create or build, and kind of modeling them off Halo and using spinal lasers if possible, as someone suggested in the comments, as well as hangar bays to hold frigates or cruisers, give it maintenance modules as well. Or yeah, build something that has maintenance modules that can access the station. There's a lot of things that I'd like to do with that. Let me have a look at the salvage situation. Okay, you need to head home. You're salvaging over the amount that we need. So unload all minerals, unload all ship components, and then head back to 61 Hydrate. It should take too long, hopefully. Artillery team, complete research. And we've now just sorted out and docked the catfish and the octopus there, which provides us some defensive capabilities. Where we're gonna look. So you two, actives on, please, and then I'm gonna take away these guys. Head them over towards the main planet. Shouldn't take too long, and them sorted, but that definitely makes me feel a lot safer now that we have that area surveyed. Something else I'm going to do is I'm going to order the Potomac River to do a survey location sweep. If we could, I would like to know if there are any issues in regards to any survey locations. Okay, getting research points by the Hessen over there for thermal sensitivity technology increases, which is sounds really good. Goldfish is on its way back. You are picking up further. I mean, look at all these reactors we're picking up. That's the main thing. They actually provided, as we saw last episode, a lot of research. Oh, excuse me, Discord again. Okay, I'm complete research medium AT team, which is fantastic news. Ground combat wise, I'm gonna put research now into heavy vehicle armor. I'm interested in potentially some heavy tanks or heavy mechs that we could utilize in an invasion attempt. That's something that I'm definitely interested in. We should now have 1.27 million people here. Yes, we do. That means the capacity is actually going up enough that we can maintain our destroyers in this location pretty much indefinitely, which is fantastic news. Okay, what was that refit done? Salvage of refit by COD completed. Okay, you're heading back to hydrate. You are done. Let's have you head back to Seoul then. And then unload all your minerals. And then unload all your ship components. And head straight back to 61 hydrate. But look at all these resources we're getting. What's your technical data? 3,000 research points on that one technology is pretty big. And we're currently trying to get that. I mean, look at tokamak fusion reactors down to 13,440 here. Which is pretty incredible. And if we can get up to that technology, that would be fantastic. Okay, 30 centimeter lasers done, which now means that we can begin building and designing up a 30 centimeter triple gun, 10,000 kilometers per second. Let's create that design, and that should work out, unless I was doing triple and it should have been a dual. Yeah, it should have been a dual, my bad. Design. Twin, great. And these do quite a bit. Look at these 24 damage hits. I mean, these are going to absolutely rip apart enemy forces. So I'm going to redirect nanotechnology research to the twin ultraviolet once that's done with that research. But yeah, it's really nice that we now have this area sorted in terms of securing. Now, first clear your cargo. We've got cargo pods. We're gonna have you head back to Seoul then. And get you sorted out, as well as APTs. Let's get you back to Seoul as well. What transportation do we have? Well, we have this person here. We're gonna have you head back to Seoul because we need to start bringing in daily shipments of resources. So hopefully they'll be able to sort that out. 3,000 research found. Okay, let's look at our stockpiles now. Let's disassemble those. These are some B5 controls that we have. I don't remember that, but we'll scrap that. Disassemble that. ECCM we'll scrap, and then ECM we'll take. Magnetic confinement fusion, we'll disassemble all of those. And then I'm just going to, can I just shift click, scrap components? Oh, I can't. Wish you could just scrap them all at the same time, but you cannot. So I'm just going to just start scrapping through these as quickly as I can here to get the resources back anyhow. We also have another division nearly trained up, but we're going to need a lot more forces for the plans anyway. We have a bunch of research. Look at this. This is fantastic research. Magnetic confinement fusion reactor gained, and so that should speed up research quite significantly. Hopefully anyway. We also got thermal sensitivity research as well. Yeah, look at that. A lot of technology researches that we're getting here. ECM as well that we're getting. Military shipyard complete. Clone cargo group heading back out. Okay, infantry battalions have been trained up, and we're continuing to train said battalions up, as I said. I'm going to order construction of 15 more of these at 75. and that will be done by 2091. Sorry if I sound a little bit nasally. I don't know why, but I am a little bit stuffed. I do apologize for that. Now, what is our current fleet status at? Why haven't we finished up repairs on a lot of these tasks? Because they've never started the repairs. Berlin refit class vessels. Start repairs on all of those. Unions to be repaired. Yeah, we just need to repair as many of these ships as possible, really. Repair, Berlin refit. Get them done. And I'm going to order up another 4 destroyers as well. Shipyard, military shipyard. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because you might as well keep building up destroyers, considering they're much more modern and more capable, in my opinion, than many of the other vessels that we have. I also want to get power boost at some point, but we're going to have magnetic plasma soon, which is going to be a big boost on its own. Ackman has arrived. I'm going to order I'm going to order this Ackman actually to refuel, resupply. Okay, and tell me, are you done yet? Okay, Ackman's done. Then go to Alpha Centauri. Transfer fuel, transfer maintenance supplies, head to Sol, refuel and resupply, and then cycle those moves back. We want to get those shipments of resources in. We want to get them consistently done, and the colony here situated enough so that we can perform military actions within the system itself at a grander scale, that is. So, anyway, we are also now getting the 15 centimeter lasers, which is good news. COD has only 16.8% fuel left. That's a problem. Standard transit. We need you to head back to Sol. I need you to refuel from the colony if you can. Just get back as quickly as possible. How are you looking? Well, we're going to have to get your fuel sorted, but you are salvaging. More reactors. Main storage base, 30 centimeter rails, and we're getting a bunch of other technology capabilities. Shipyard repaired, Bernard Star, Lamb 3 Tortoise. This one. Okay, just go back to HH Andromedae and then Alpha Centauri, I guess just stay there for now. We'll see if that'll be fine. Buncheviken repaired, so we pretty much have the entire all of these guys repaired up. We just gotta kind of wait. I also want to look at refitting a Tirpitz class vessel at some point as well, because that's gonna be useful. Well, very anyway. Battleships on the way, cruisers, and we're building up those. Trying to get more ground force construction facilities built, as I said, but that's taking time. Though we did now say that we had, we had access to. First colonial cargo, you need to get home. Second colonial cargo, you're orbiting Earth. I'm gonna detach the 200 kiloton, and I'm gonna take you, and we should have now available to us. I'm hoping anyhow. Well, we got those fuel harvesters there, but I'm looking for excess pods. 200 kiloton colonialis pods. Where the hell? I believe we have fuel. A fuel person. Few Jupiter tankers. You're over here, but we should have another one. No, we don't have anything there. Not there. Military shipyard. Nothing is there. There is a hipper just sitting by. I cannot find any vessels. Or any of the fuel people that I was talking about. Okay, well, at least we're getting now fuel to this colony, which is exactly what I'm looking for. How is our fuel situation over here? It's looking okay, in fact. slowly trying to build that fuel up with all these fuel harvesters, but it's going it's going okay. Okay, research into 15 centimeter laser, which now means I can put research into other stuff. You guys need to get back, but you're not going to be able to get back. So just, where the hell even are you? Alpha Centauri. Okay, well, you're going to need to drop the cargo pods. The fact is, you need to drop the cargo pods, otherwise you're never going to make it back. There you go. That increases speed massively, and that should hopefully mean that they arrive at destination. Okay. First, going to complete orders. Good news. We have our forces over here. We haven't made any new battleships in a long time, mainly because we just don't have the capability to do so. Because we're waiting on magnetoplasma technologies. That's what we're waiting on anyway. Berlin repaired. We're also waiting on the 15 centimeter rails. Yeah, the Bayern, and we want that engine, and we also want this engine and the turrets. But that's gonna take some time. Do we have anyone better for energy weapons at all? Energy weapons, we have not really. No one that would be capable. We're gonna have that damage control done soon, which will be nice. We've completely researched the thermal sensor. I wish I could like increase labs to some of these. Yeah, I wish I could. I can do this, however, let's just increase all of these shipping areas and ship part and just generally increase all that stuff. Killer whale, AX microscopi, killer whale. I always forget to give fuel orders to a lot of these. Okay, go do a full refuel resupply, then head to 61 hydrate. Goldfish is currently in 61 hydrate salvaging up this stuff. But you need to actually head home to Sol. Begin unloading on minerals, unload all ship components, and then do a refuel. But that's a lot more stuff should be coming in through there then. New training complete, damage control research. I'm going to begin researching, preliminary research into, cloaking theory. Because I have a few ideas that we can use, and some certain ideas anyway. Pound propulsion. God, I really wish we just had the best scientists for this. Like, it's a problem. Yeah, trying to get that research done into those turrets. Also training up a lot more ground forces. Constant construction of those ground forces, and then we're trying to extend that with ground force construction facilities. We're also going to get better wealth per million people here soon, which is going to be useful. What the hell is that killer whale that I was told about? Second cargo group squadron. You're fine. You're not fine. You're thin. First cargo group. You are not fine. You are fine. You are fine. Whale. You guys are fine. Where the hell is it then? Killer whale Sol. Whale. Can't see anything. Is it whale? It's killer whale, so it's not that one. Also you need to refuel, resupply, holy crap. Herring. You. Unload all minerals. Not sure what the hell is going on with that vessel, but unload your bleed minerals. That's for damn sure. You're complete with that. Wealth generation per million workers is done. I'm going to now put research into construction rates. But that should now boost our economy pretty big. And we're also getting quite a few people now onto this world, which is good news, which means we can begin to maintain a more significantly higher force. We can make about 38,400 tons now, which means we can probably send a battleship over eventually for in-system defense. I want to destroy. I would like to send two destroyer squadrons, which would be good. Okay, you are unloading your minerals and then refueling and resupplying. What's the mineral situation currently? It's looking pretty good. Research, yeah, again, we're trying to get those turrets done, which is taking some time. Also, yeah, we ran out of those. Energy weapons. I'm gonna have you focus on design for the triple 15cm ultraviolet. So I create that. And we'll try and get that researched if we can for the triple 15cm, which we can begin research into. With the hopes of getting it done. Botanic River is continuing to survey the system as well. Division headquarters just completed, so we have quite a lot of forces now that we can probably fit in. Ideally with 2 more regiments, but we're going to need a lot more regimental headquarters before we can begin organizing that up, so to speak. So just got to wait on that in that case. Who died? Magnetoplasma drive. Well, that's not fun. Don't really have anyone else. I'm gonna have to change field for someone. Power propulsion, biology and genetics. You guys must have someone. Research admin. No. You are doing that. You. I guess we're gonna have to go with you unless there's someone better. No. The problem is the amount of labs that they can have. So change your field to power propulsion. And I'm gonna have to reassign you. And then also we need an academy commandant. Scientists. Academy commandant. Yeah, academy commandant. Apparently we can't do that. Okay, well either way, I'm gonna have the defensive systems or the ground force construction systems person stop that. Power propulsion. We need 15 labs on that for magnetoplasma. But yeah, God, that slows it down so much. We need a better scientist. That's what we bloody need. We got like no good scientists. 10 labs into. Oh, what can we go? Railgun? No, I don't know. Put 10 labs into far ultraviolet lasers. Put other labs into turret tracking. We're just gonna go as much into energy weapons as possible. Continuing to salvage with the COD. The Bunjvik and the Ackman. How is 61 Hydra actually looking these days? Wow, it's pretty much all the wrecks have gone, which is pretty impressive, I will admit. There we go. Now the COD has pretty much sorted everything out, so that's pretty impressive there. I don't see any other wrecks. Are there any other wrecks? Does that go through systems? Rex on Bernard Star. It does. Okay, well that's not fun. Head back here, unload all ship components, unload all minerals. And I'm gonna have you stop your standing orders now. Same with you. You are gonna go into Seoul, before resupply, and then standing orders just stand down. Oh, I'm also need to give you the order to, actually unload all your stuff. Unload all ship components, unload all that stuff. Okay, and yeah, research. We should have the 2030cm ultraviolet, but we're just waiting on magnetoplasma, which is taking bloody too long. Because we don't have any good power propulsion people. Which is annoying, I will admit. This colony's looking fine as well. I'm going to have to start moving some ground forces in, but we do have quite a few already on surface. I don't want to just land on the enemy planet without like proper good cause or whatever though. I mean we could go for an attack with our battle cruisers and our cruisers in an attempt to destroy the enemy forces, surface orbit weapon capabilities. Though the losses might be pretty significant. I will admit to that. Why are we going 2500? Okay, max speed's fine. I think we might have to though. I want to secure the shipping, so I'm just going to reassign everything into this fleet. That gives us 531,000 tons. Do we have any extra battle cruisers available? Not that I can tell. Okay, I'm going to order them to begin a movement towards Alpha Centauri. So HH Andromeda, then to Alpha Centauri, please. Alpha Centauri. And then do a refuel from the colony there once you've arrived. Should hopefully not take too long. Refuel from colony. Just get to the colony because apparently we've got some problems with one of our ships. And also unload survivors and add a replacement crew as well as refuel. Then go to Alpha Centauri. Alpha Centauri. Now, okay, yeah. That's where our fleet is moving to. Okay, cool. You're getting refueled, you're getting refueled. That's exactly what we want. Okay, all pretty much refueled. Now we're going to head towards B3. And this is where the fun begins. That's for bloody sure. Okay, fleet's going to head in. Now, I'm not sure if we'll be able to actually destroy the surface orbit weapons, but I'm hoping I'll be able to do at least something to them. Okay, we're closing in. Distance is getting pretty goddamn close here. Ground force signatures detected. Surface orbit weapon ground forces detected. Okay, battle cruisers, you are to open fire onto the surface orbit weapons as soon as you can. Open fire. Battleships, surface orbit weapons. Assign fleet, open fire. Cruisers, surface orbit weapons. Assign fleet, open fire. Jump cruisers do the same thing. Deutschland is doing the same thing. Any vessels like the Mark Graf not firing? Yep. And then assign up, assign fleet, open fire, fleet. Okay, and we're going to do a distance from the world, from B3, follow at 128,000 kilometers. Okay, 0.5 hours. Okay, I'm pretty nervous about this because I'm not sure how strong the enemy fire capability will be. I do want to make sure I'm not sending anything in that's too damaged. The jump cruiser here is pretty damaged. I'm going to detach you and you're not going to come in. I'd rather not lose a jump cruiser. Okay, we've been hit. 221 impact hits on the Sashin, which is unfortunate. Okay, and we fired. We have a 4.1% chance that we killed 2 surface orbit weapons with 11 impact hits. 340 hits on the Sashin. Since they can only really target one at a time, I'm going to order you to go back to the JC. And then fleet-wise, we're going to continue. What's distance from target at the moment? Distance is going to be about 220,000 kilometers. Okay, 26 weapon impacts. So we are managing to destroy some of them anyway, but the problem is we're not destroying enough. Why are we not firing more of our weapons across? Because of that. Okay, we need to keep a little bit higher on radius from the planet. So I'm going to do a follow order at 108,000 kilometers. Actually, let's do 240,000. Because actual range is not important. It's yeah, exactly. 30 centimeter ultraviolet engines. That's dead ship. Okay, 51 shots. 4.2% chance to hit. 3. Another penetration, but nothing much. There's an animal shear destroyed. One of the animal shears anyway. We fired again. We destroyed 4 surface orbit weapons there. 315 hits. Across our ships. That's good that they're spreading the damage out. That's perfect. We want that. Okay, we fired again. 303 hits on the Bismarck. We fired once more. That's another STO down. Cannot locate STO ground target. Oh, because it was that because I detached you guys. Assassin ceasefire. Okay, 3 more impacts. 283. Armor damage, armor damage, armor damage. Mostly fine, however. Okay, another salvo fired off. That's 2 more surface orbit weapons, and we are slowly destroying the surface orbit weapons, but it's taking time. Time we may not have. Oh crap! That's a cruiser dead. Yep, cruiser is down there. Another penetration, 293 hits. That's the Bismarck. Okay, we need to detach the Bismarck. Head towards the jump cruiser. But yeah, the problem is accuracy is really not that good. Okay, there's further STOs down. More penetrations. 306 hits on the Kreuzer first. Gonna detach you and have you head towards the towards these guys. Okay, further impact hits now. 4 STOs down, 3 surface orbit STOs down. 270 impact hits. Armor hits across the board, but we're largely fine. No ground targets hit. Another salvo into the Lothringen. Let's move the Lothringen back. Detach, fleet, join up with jump cruiser. Okay, 13. We killed another surface orbit weapon. More impact hits. Lothringen was hit, but it's fine. Okay, another round of hits in. We killed more surface orbit weapons. We need to kill the main ones, the normal surface orbits. If we can, anyway. Okay, we got hit again. Penetration across the board. The Berlin and yeah, I'm gonna move the Berlin back. Berlin, detach, head to join up with the fleet because you are a little bit too damaged for my liking. Okay, that's another impact hit. 279. That's the Rhineland down. Impacts from us. 3 normal surface assault weapons down. Let's move the Rhineland back because it's getting hit pretty goddamn hard. So I'm gonna move you back towards GC. Okay, 3 more hits. We're also causing civilian casualties, by the way, but that's not important. Okay, the Veteran is fine. Okay, another salvo shot into them. Many surface orbit weapons that went down, but still we're doing better. The hopes is, well, we can probably come back at some point. Okay, which was the one that was damaged? It was the Veteran. Oh, you can survive another salvo. 279. Yeah, the Veteran was able to survive that next salvo, just barely. Let's have you then head back to the JC. Worst case, we just return home and we repair up, and then we come back again. Okay, impact hits and more impact hits onto the Veteran, but the Veteran is fine. 2 more enemy STOs down. Hopefully their fire should be reducing somewhat. That's the hope anyway. Schwaben has just taken another hit. Okay, and we fired again. We killed another STO. Civilian casualties are getting up there, I will admit. But yeah, 258 hits. That's across the board. Any ones that are particularly problematic. The Rune. Okay, pull the Rune back. Detach, fleet, join with the jump cruiser. Are there any part of the jump cruiser fleet that could be reutilized? The Rhineland. How is your armor looking? Your armor's looking okay. The Sasha, not so much. Bismarck, definitely not. You, definitely not. Okay. You could maybe bring 2 back if you wanted to. More armor hits across the board. Regensburg is having issues. We're gonna have to bring that back. The Regensburg, yeah, let's get the Regensburg back immediately. Move you Regensburg back. And so we're just trying to cycle this fight out as we keep engaging the enemy ground forces here. And we're getting varied amounts of success. 242 hits. Armor's holding, however, on the main battleships, which is pretty good. Okay, another bunch. We killed 2 more of their, 1 more of their longer range surface assault weapon, but they're still managing to get a lot of hits in on us. Schwaben's gonna have to be forced to move back. Schwaben fleet join up with the JC. The important thing is we don't lose any cruisers, or any of these ships anyway. 28 weapon impact hits across the board there. Let's get the Funlub out of there. Attach you and join up with the main fleet. Now we've only just got Alsace class battleships who are digging it out and trying to just do the best they can here. 2 more surface assault weapon point defenses are down, but the problem is we want to kill the others, not those. 287, pretty big impact hits across the board there, but we are holding our armor plating. Okay, 9 hits. 261 impact hits on us. Another bunch of impact hits. Armor holding largely though. Kaiser Barbarossa is getting low, but not low enough for me to be too concerned at the moment. Okay, another salvo fire from us. We killed another surface orbit weapon, which is good news. 279 hits. Kaiser Barbarossa needs to attach. The thing is though, these are just armor. We're just getting damaged by armor hits here, so I'm not that concerned. Okay, that's 2 more STOs down. 151 hits on the Kaiser Barbarossa, which is not fun. 278 hits on the Brunswick. I'm going to order the Brunswick back. Join up with the new fleet. And then we'll continue to fire. That's another STO down. 211 shots. Across all of the armor. Okay, 11 more impact hits. We are destroying installations as well, by the way, which is, I guess, helpful. 243 impact hits. 83% armor. Something I'm also going to do while we're here in First Fleet is we're going to pick up the survivors. So, life pods. Prince Eugen rescue, and then I'm also going to go for the Markgraf. And then I'm going to have you head... You're 180,000 kilometers away, right? Yeah, it's about 150,000, 160. Oh, those are strength 2s. No, okay. No, I just doubled that damage. Ion drive out. That's the Deutschland dead. Okay, Deutschland's down. Which means we've lost 2 battleships to this engagement. So let us not do that. B3 follow at minimum distance of 240,000 kilometers. As we're trying to duke it out with these surface orbit weapons here. There we go. We fired our own. We killed 2 more, but we're not killing the right ones. We need to kill the bloody normal ones to have a hope in hell. Okay, that's the Deutschland dead. 3 more impact hits. 270 on us. Armor's getting low on a lot of our vessels. 264. Okay, I'm going to give the order for them to go to life pods, rescue the survivors. Then we're going to head to the main fleet there. Okay, impact hits. Engine's not been knocked. Oh, engine has been knocked out. Fuck. Okay, that's another battleship dead. Okay, maybe I'm a little bit too overzealous. Okay, well, we managed to kill about 7,000, 8,000 tons, probably about 24,000 tons of surface-to-air weapons, but we've lost more ships in the process. We're slowly trying to clear these surface-to-air weapons out, but it's really, really hard to do so. It's not an it's not an easy task at all, so we gotta keep that in mind. Yeah, that sucks. Okay, well, we're gonna get the fleet back. I'm gonna have everyone rejoin to First Fleet. Assess the damage that we sustained, which is it does cost. It does cost. Not that much, but it does cost. Cruisers. Yeah, cruisers. So we assign them back up. We're gonna need new cruisers. We're gonna need new battleships. That's for bloody damn sure. Okay, first. Okay, so yeah, we did lose those battleships. We lost about 120,000 tons. So we're gonna head now back to the colony, as we have no job being here though. Securing the territory now is good. Well, not securing, but we managed to kill some surface weapons at least. The problem is that fire is pretty ridiculous in the amount that we're able to dish out. And we only have about 4% chance to hit, so it's not great. It's really, really not great. Yeah, it's not great at all. We could try for more torpedo runs. I would not be completely opposed to that. We're starting to get enough torpedoes to try a torpedo run on their shipyards. See if that would destroy them, because that's really the prize I want, is those. We lost the Hindenburg, and the crew's going to bleed out and die, unfortunately. But what can you do? I think I'm going to leave the episode off. Pretty short episode, but I've got stuff to do today, and I think there's a good ending point. So I'll see you guys next time. Please like, comment, subscribe. Really, really does help me out. And yeah, goodbye.